Welcome to our first WAC Football Preview. We're going to be breaking down the schools by alphabetical order, and today we start with Abilene Christian. I'm Rachel Vigil. The Wildcats are coming off a 1-5 record last season, but ACU was one of only 15 schools in the FCS to play a fall schedule. That included several games against FBS opponents, including Army and Virginia. In the preseason coaches poll, Abilene Christian is picked 5th in the WAC and 6th in the AQ7.
It doesn't surprise me coming off the season that we had. There's so many unknowns. Teams don't know each other, and I think, you know, from a coach's standpoint, when you're not sure about another team and how many they have returning, I think the natural inclination is to go with the teams that have the best records, and rightfully so.
Adam Dorrell is now in his 5th season at ACU for the Wildcats. To have a successful season, he says it starts in the trenches.
Offensive line and defensive line play have to be improved tremendously. You know, I'll start with the offensive line. We're going to have a revamped offensive line. We have to be more physical. We have to be able to pass pro better. Flipping to the defensive side of the football, we have to get more TFLs. We have to get more sacks, and we have to harass the quarterback more. We're not getting enough turnovers, and you're not going to get turnovers if you're not putting pressure on the quarterback.
Defensive tackle Quint Teat returns. The 270-pounder has set goals high for this upcoming season.
Winning conference for sure, making the playoffs. You know, I think we want to beat an FBS team. Never done that before, so those would be some goals we would like to accomplish.
On offense, senior wideout Kobe Clark is back for the Wildcats. During his sophomore year in 2019, he set a school record for catches in a season with 87. Not bad for a former walk-on.
I want to be an all-conference player. I've never gotten that award. For sure want to do that. And honestly, I want to win conference as a team. I know that's not a personal goal, but that kind of is a personal goal at the same time.
For a rivalry, ACU doesn't need to look any further than down the road in Stephenville, where Tarleton figures to be a game that is circled every season.
It's just the proximity thing. We go head-to-head with them recruiting a lot, and even more so now. So, yeah, that's going to be a big rivalry moving forward. But
I've heard a lot about Tarleton. We know a lot of. I feel like a lot of our players know a lot of their players, so that kind of just makes the game more fun and sparkful, I guess you could say.
The Texans and Wildcats play in Abilene on November 13th. The Wildcats open up their season against SMU on September 4th and then have their home opener against Louisiana College on September 11th. For the WAC Digital Network, I'm Rachel Vigil.